can say is it's been an absolute age since I last filmed in this room. After doing it all up and just loving it the way it is, I spend time in here reading and things, and tonight I thought I would actually come here and join you from this room. And I thought I would share some of the items I got for myself today. You see, I couldn't make up my mind what I wanted for my birthday, and I was frustrating everybody. So I got money for my birthday. My oldest son took me out for a meal. My younger son bought me perfume. My daughter bought me this here. And my husband gave me some money, as did my sister and my brother and my mum. So today I went out and spent some of it, not all of it, just some of it. And I thought, right, I'll share it with you all here on Tarot Tube. I don't go off on my own very often in the car. I tend to go off a lot on my bicycle. But today I decided I was going to go to Fragrant Heaven in Gorey, and I have to say it is one of my most favourite shops in the world. It's a beautiful little esoteric shop in Gorey, and it sells everything from tarot cards to oracle cards, books, candles, oils, crystals, little witchcraft things, and anything you're looking for you'll find there. And if they haven't got it in, they do their level best to get it in for you. So what did I get today? Well, I walked in, and of course, you know me and my decks, and I thought I'll just see what's in stock. Now, I wasn't expecting to get any decks, but I did. Now, one of them I've had my eye on for quite a long time, and I've never taken that step to buying it, but it was there today, and it's the Anubis Oracle. Now, I've read about this, read the blurb on the back. I've never really looked it up, but I thought, right, I'm going to get that for myself and see how we get on. So I'm not going to open it now. I'm not going to do a review now. I'll save that for a task to do later on in the week. And all I will say about this is it's created by Nick Scully and Linda Starwolf, and it's illustrated by Chris Waldo. It's a 35 card oracle deck and book. On the back, it's a divination tool to connect with guides from the Egyptian pantheon. The Anubis Oracle is a significant guide that shows you how to unlock your own inner esoteric knowledge and enabling you to connect with spirit. This is a critical tool for all those students of divination, a significant exploration of the pre-tarot divination tradition. The Anubis Oracle is a shamanic guide to inner Egypt, a place of mystery, wisdom, and abiding love that resides within each of us. It is a place where the Nerito, archetypal deities, and elemental spirits of the Egyptian pantheon lead us on a heart-opening journey of transformation that teaches us the inner workings of the soul. The full colour deck contains a key card, a card for each of the Natiru, and 8 composite cards portraying several deities in relationship. The accompanying book provides detailed card interpretations and divinatory instructions, allowing us to achieve higher love and identify our sacred purpose, thus revealing the answers we seek in our personal lives and worldly connections. The Anubis Oracle connects us with the ancestral wisdom, guidance, and shamanic mysteries of Egypt that live within us all. So this looks like it will be quite an exciting exploration. So I'll pop that to one side, ready for tomorrow's, or even maybe later on this evening. What shall I do? The other oracle deck, it's 2 oracle decks I decide, is this one here. This is the Cabala Tree of Life oracle deck. It's by Cherry Gilchrist, and it's a sacred wisdom to enrich your life. The oracle you are now holding is based on an ancient Kabbalistic map of creation that dates back at least 1,000 years in the Jewish mystery tradition. The Tree of Life is a sacred symbol in many cultures of the world, but here it is used as a path to knowledge, linking the 22 letters of the Hebrew alphabet with the 22 paths of the Tree of Life and the astrological houses. Each resulting word forms a rich and powerful wheel a wheel symbol that reflects a segment of the tree depicted on a card in the oracle deck. Lay the cards on the reading sheet in the zigzag line of creation and consult the guidebook to receive guidance on any life issues. Both the oracle and the tree are highly structured, and from this framework of harmony comes wisdom that will be yours, you will value forever. And inside this is a 57 symbolic cards, a reading sheet showing card positions, and a 144-page illustrated guidebook. And so that is it. So I'm looking forward to getting my hands on this too. So that's 2 decks, and they're the only 2 decks I did get today. Pop them there for now. Then I bought myself another journal. I am journal mad, as you all know. And this is the Spellcraft, a guided journal for casting, cleansing and blessings. Okay, now what I like this, manifest the life you deserve. A spell's power comes from writing about it and truly understanding the intention behind it. Spellcraft combines 28 white magic spells with over 80 prompts for self-discovery and growth. Make it the perfect personalised grimoire for the new witch. Turning into past events, unconscious biases, and the connection that your own mind casts will help you lay the groundwork for self-improvement, give hope in trying times, and manifest new opportunities in these areas: creativity and hope, creativity and creation, courage and hope, peace and harmony, manifestation and money, connection and love. Including a section of spells and prompts that celebrate the pagan holidays of the Wheel of the Year, Spellcraft will help light the magic that is already inside you. And what I like about it, it comes with, it's got a welcome. It tells you all about different times of the year, but then when it comes to actually looking at different things, it's got places to write, spells to cast, and your own thoughts on it. So it's full of great information. I really do like it. It's a beautiful little journal. All the markings you can see here are all the signs of the zodiac. So that is that. I have here a necklace, a black obsidian heart. It's lovely, isn't it? Really pretty. I have a piece of black tourmaline. It's really, really heavy and really nice. I also treated myself to this, a beautiful Selenite Ball. Just try and put that light so it's not so harsh on it and you can see it better. A lovely Selenite crystal ball. Isn't that pretty? It's almost like an eye there, the way it is. But that is selenite there. And the little stand that it goes on, so that stands right here. And then I have 4 stones here. Now I have a bloodstone. Okay, see if you can see that, a bloodstone. I have another little piece of black obsidian to carry in my pocket. But I'll actually put these with the tarot deck, I think. I have, now these 2 here, I can't remember the name of them. I think it's a purple. It's not amethyst. It's I can't remember what it's called. It's an agate of some sort, and a blue one as well. And they're both for protection. One's for clearing your third eye. One's for kindness of sort of for your words and your third eye. And I was gifted a box of Nag Champa, so I'm really pleased with that. So what I'm going to do right now is cleanse my crystals using some Nag Champa. And what I will do is I'll do the same when I cleanse my cards as well. And I might use a bit of sage as well. Mark on the ball. All the lines in the selenite, it's quite amazing. I have some sage here that was dried in from a friend's garden. This isn't staying alight very well. It's very strong, this one, actually. I think homegrown stuff usually is. Oh, it smells lovely. Sage again. There we go. Someone keeps putting out my sage on me. Here we go, take that off the card. Pop that in my little bin there. And this is on a little thong here that I will wear my little black obsidian heart. I'll just tighten it up somewhat. There you go. So those are the treats I got myself today, and I'm really pleased with them. Now I'm going to make sure these are doubly cleaned here. Been through the sage, now hold them through the night champer. Back onto my little altar. Oh, I've got two visitors, Sally and Sammy. No pups, you can't have this stuff. Mind yourselves, come on, out of the way. Down you go, Sam. So as you can see, I've lit all my candles on my altar there. There's one of my visitors. Where's the other one? Oh, gone out. There we go. And I'll see if I can turn the camera around. You can see what I have here on my table. So here we are sitting at my table. I've turned that lamp off because it's a bit too bright. And there's the Nagchampa, the selenite, the tourmaline, stones, a couple of decks there, and loads of books as usual. So you can see where I'm sitting this evening and exactly what I'm getting up to. So folks, just a very quick video to share with you my belated birthday purchases. So whatever you're doing this evening, I hope you're enjoying yourselves, taking time out, doing what you think is good for you, and enjoying every second. Take care. Oh, one thing I want to show you before I go. You know, I was at home visiting my mum in Wales. Well, Mum gave me this. She knows I love butterflies. I really do love butterflies. This was given to my mum from my aunt, my mum's sister. It actually belonged to my mum's grandmother, my great nine. And my aunt has had it for years, and she gave it to my mum. And my mum said, I know who would love that. And she said, who? She said, our Elaine. She said, well, then you give it to Elaine and tell her that it was our Nines, because nine is Welsh for grandmother. And so this beautiful butterfly is going to stay in here with me, and I'm going to treasure it forever. So that is now 1, 2, 3, 4 generations old. Just a little enamel butterfly. It's beautiful. So there you go. That's something that dates back many, many years from my family. Take care, everyone. Have a lovely evening and sleep well. Bye now.